What's up, movie fans? I am back with my latest movie review. This is for Rocky 3, 1981. It's crazy to think that it's still so iconic and popular today. The Rocky films are just some of the biggest films in cinematic history. It started off in 1975. Rocky Balboa is this iconic American character, the true consummate underdog. The sequel was very, very well received, and the third one equal. This movie, he started out as this from very humble beginnings from, the streets of Philadelphia. Never really got his fair shake in life. In the first film, spoiler alert, he gives it his all. He unfortunately does not win the heavyweight championship. In the second one, he's called out by Apollo, and he's able to get it. He's able to finally win that championship. In the third movie, he's actually befriended Apollo, played by Carl Weathers, and life is going really well for him. He's at the point in his career where he's really thinking of winding down, of actually giving the title up, retiring, with that big win in his on his record. He's doing commercials. He's on the cover of every magazine you can think of. He's on TV. He's doing everything that a superstar does. It's finally time for him to do what a man does, relax, be with his son, his wife, his family, continue to grow upon this. So at the statue unveiling, in Philadelphia, in his hometown, Clubber Lang starts to seethe. He is a guy who's hungry. He wants what Rocky has. Rocky's doing these, charity events with Thunderlips, played by Hulk Hogan. It's a mixture between pro wrestling and boxing. He's doing these events. Well, Clubber Lang wants him to get in that ring, and he wants the title. He wants the notoriety. From the mean streets of Chicago, from the mean streets of Philadelphia, they're going to go head-to-head in that ring. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the film, the first matchup they have, with a 30-pound deficit, Clubber Lang gets him. This is a guy who has absolutely no redeeming qualities about him, other than he's an underdog in a certain aspect, but he doesn't have the attitude that Rocky had. He doesn't have this positive, uplifting attitude. Spoiler once again, if you haven't seen it, he finally is able to get the training from Carl Weathers, who moves from antagonist to protagonist, who becomes one of his best friends and helps him through some harrowing times, which include the death of Mickey. He's got adversity in different aspects of his life, including Paulie, who's his brother-in-law, who's going through jealousy issues and trouble, and he's got to deal with, his wife's health, who's hopefully on the mend. There's a lot of actual, complexity to this film series that I don't think a lot of people give credit to. And if you've seen my other movie reviews, you know that I am a Stallone fan. Sylvester Stallone actually is a very underrated actor. This guy, he gives a phenomenal performance. He's believable. Him and Carl Weathers and their awesome 80s montage, they mesh very well. These are two guys that are actually believable in what they're doing, and their friendship seems believable, and that's what you need in this film. The Rocky films are simple in premise. Underdog fights an unbeatable foe and hopefully wins. Doesn't always win, but he gives it his all, and that's what matters. These are a lot of fun. There's some really intense drama to them. I'm not a Mr. T fan. Clubber Lang, man, he is a terrible, terrible person. He does some bad things. But I've heard some rumors about Drago in number 4, so he might get trumped. I want to say thanks to everyone who watches my YouTube videos. I love doing reviews of movies. I've seen thousands and thousands of movies, and I've got hundreds of movie reviews on YouTube, so I hope you guys check them out. Hope you check out the other 2 Rocky films that I've already done a review of, and I will be doing number 4, number 5, and Balboa and Creed when it's coming out on Thanksgiving. So hope you check those out. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at London Hawthorne. Please refresh the video and click on any ads or commercials embedded in my video. It helps me pay for these movies. So please do that. I appreciate it. Please leave a comment. What's your favorite Rocky movie? What's your favorite quote in the movies? Yo, Adrian. People give him, like, I'm doing a joke, but I love Stallone. I think he's a criminally underrated actor. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for checking out my videos. Have a wonderful day, and let's talk movies.